And welcome. It is me. Did I fool you? Did you think I was muted for a minute? Hello and welcome. Welcome botters, welcome chatters, welcome lookers. It's Limbus Day. It's Limbus Day. And we have been blessed by the gifting gods that we have enough to gamba once more. Only once though. Oh, that's the wrong button. This one! Maybe this time Ryoshu will come home with a gun. She could come home with anyway, I guess. But I want it with a gun. Make sure to bring your guns, fellas. Sod's law, I'll get the Mercil though, won't I? I don't get any. I don't know. Well, then maybe Rox and Claire be like, I thought you said bring the music, not the gun. I can fire music at people. No, I don't. I have a gun chainsaw. I don't know. But hello, everyone. Hello, Rahel. Hello, Nimby. Hello, Xnum. Hello, Nimlas. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm praying for I mean, it's not a whole lost cause, right? Just because it's not green, right? It's not green. How much? It's not green. It's St. Patrick's Day. Why is it not green? It's a brioche.
사람을 지키지 못한 나는 무얼 되면 좋지? 내 놈은 알고 있나? 그래. 그리 기대하진 않아.
Heisho! No, not Heisho. Drifting Blade. I just thought I saw Ninja and stuff and thought Heisho. Blade lineage? What Blade? I don't know what this is based on. But I got a Ryosha like I want. But she didn't bring a gun. She was like, you said gun, but I thought you said more swords. I'll just throw the swords, right? We'll do an archer and a Gilgamesh, right? Hello, Neocromancer! Briny, Bus, Book, Wuthering Height. Is that my wife, Ryoshi Puck? Yes, it is. She's from Honglu's Canto. I look for... And Spear! She heard me ask for guns and she was like, every other weapon? Okay. Everything else under the sun. Is that a fucking umbrella there as well? It's not what I wanted, but you know. At least it's not a repeat. That's nice. It's better than nothing. Sad times. What's my sharding? My shard looks... yeah. Unlimited Ryoshu works, except that one Ryoshu that I actually want. To be fair, I only have the one other, like, 3-star Ryoshu, so it's not too bad. Like, she's one of the ones I had the fewest of. So, we're still going ninja team, that much is for sure. Anyway, should we go beat up a dog? I'm excited to beat up a dog. I will lock in. I do swear and promise to lock in on beating up this dog. He's a dog and he deserves to be beaten up. What that dog do? Heathcliff. Let's go, Heisho and Mafia Man. It's my favorite. Oh, she come with... Oh, she come... Oh, maybe I should have seen her. I don't think I have anything to level her up. I think I saw this because we already got it. Yeah, I'm sure. I know it's really cool game. I know, but we saw it last time. Now I just want to skip to the music. Right? Oh, Doggo Heathcliff. Let's have a look. So you got brush wounds, broken heart, ruination, wailing, and lamentation. So this is the unclashable one that I just have to like tank. Hello, Honglu, welcome. What else we got? Undeserving of speech. Oh, you poor bastard. And body set. What's this hand? It's a little creepy. You can evade it. Ah. Lunacy of the frenzied wolf. Reflexive revenge. So I knew we had the chain. We had to break the chain. That's destruct and severable. So we can, and then that's indestructible and unseverable. So basically, if we destroy this, it's gonna disappear. We gotta unchain him from his past. Like the dramatic bitch he is. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Do you have any weaknesses at the moment that we know about? So he's weak to light blue and orange. I think I might just write that down because I know how much of a research brain I am with these things. Hey, give me a pen. There's my pen. Orange, like. Yes, I already know. He might be so mastered out. He might be. So it's blue. It's kind of funny. Okay, Gregor. Wants to go in real hard. So we have light blue. Light blue is nice. Who's gonna be the best at dodging? Neutral, light blue, favored. These two, we don't really know. Favored, we like that. The mirroring, yeah. Who's this? Targeting Honolulu. No, that's not what I want. So maybe just do a little what's this? Slash hydrate. Okay. Hello, is Master. Welcome. Thanks for the hydrate. I do need to learn to like drink my tea on these streams before it gets cold. I'm too busy gaming. She's gaming hard. If that's the case, I don't really want to target. It's not clashable, but that does things. And then the one who was clashing we can do that with. Favored. And then I suppose we can just get a free hit in. I just do that. Unopposed. Go. That should do it. Question mark. Ow! British drinking tea fought fast. Correct.
그대로만 해주신다면
Oh goddamn.
오늘은 제압이 빠르겠어요.
I mean, with this music, can you blame a Metal Gear Solid reference at this point? It is very interesting, Remaster. You kind of jumped in at a wild point. But the battle systems are weak. It's not as bad as the former King, Library of Ruin. So that's at least something.
할 말은 없네요.
Oh lordy.
힘을 냈으면 한다.
Okie dokie. What we got going.
제게 그런 말을
So again, orange and light blue we want to favor. We have an orange skill. Look at Mersault and that lust. Let's go. Okay, first to what's targeting here. Who are you going for? You going for Yi Sang today? So Yi Sang, can you do a little guarding? That would be nice. Protect yourself. Then we're gonna go unbridled lust. I mean, just Mersault. Light blue. Neutral. I mean, it'd be nice if it was favored, but that's how it is. Neutral. As long as it's not unfavorable, favored, then it's not the worst that could happen. We could do another unopposed. I was gonna say, why is it always Gregor getting unopposed? But maybe I should use, what's this one targeting? that, so maybe I should do unopposed on that. And then we should use that one. That one's class, that one's class, that one's class. That one doesn't need class. So it's just that one, so we just do that. And we get favored. And then that way, we'll hopefully get maximum damage on our lusty attack.
일기당천.
Who doesn't know about Melody? It's an absolute... I haven't played it and don't know much detail about it, but through cultural osmosis of the gaming industry, I am at least aware of it. And I have in fact listened to the Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance, I think is the whole name. At least listen to the soundtrack of that because it's all bangers, all the way down. They're so good. I'm your wrong master.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
Get him! Bad dog.
다소 즐겁군.
Mersal's got his hat off.
상황이 유리해졌네요.
Am I even
이렇게 할
doing
수
damage to the
있으면서
chain?
지금까지
No,
가지
not much
않았던
anyway.
주어진 일이 아니었기 때문인가요?
Yeah. Roger staggered. Yeah. Okay, so lust there. We have a light blue. He's weak to his own type. He's like a type of Pokemon that's like that. Neutral. Favored. 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 Go.
일기당식이
Hopefully. I don't know if I've gotten the gimmick of this one though. I know I need to break the chain, but like I need to defend against everything else usually. But I'm not defending very well. I'm losing clashes left, right, and center. Get it, Mercel! You teach that Doggie who's boss. I feel like I'm just getting smacked around a lot. Stop hitting my guys! Guys! Oh lord, what's going on here? Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing? Full power up. Alright, that's up. We don't have any more passives? Oh, we have some. When the chain is broken, inflict Subject of Wrath to a random enemy. Starting next turn, prioritize target Subject of Wrath. Subject of Wrath becomes a priority target for Heathcliff, the Heartbroken. When this unit is killed, this effect moves to a different identity. Okay. Yes, I can't. Clash power -1 for next clash on lose. +1 for next clash. Humanity abandoned, gain +2 damage up. So there's not much in the passives that's going through. I cannot blame you. Oh, this is like what part of the body has this. So that's a chain, and that's a... So if it's body sack, oh, that's because he's about to use body sack. No problem. You're all locked in. This is fine. This is understandable. Oh, nuggies. This is bad, bro. Body sack has stupid high numbers. Tinker, welcome. we all pose now. No, you're unopposed. I think that's okay though. Someone needs to be unopposed. It may as well be Mercel.
자, 어느 쪽일지
Just do
잘
that damage, bro.
생각해보라고.
But then I suppose he doesn't get the clash benefits. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because I can attack his life points directly does not mean that we're gonna get all the stuff. My apologies. I really don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to do a bit of Googling on that.
생각하면
Should be better.
이 또한 내가
God.
걸어야만 할
Thank you for telling me.
길이겠지.
Holy static, Pikachu. Okay, that seemed to go
상층보다도
better.
구제불능이네. 좀 더 신경 썼더라면 이런 일은 벌어지지 않았을 거야. 이런 장면을
Oh
볼
no,
때마다
but Yisang.
너무
No, not
안타까워.
Yisang. Honglu died! Honglu! Yeah, he did. This is gonna take me a few tries. I don't think I completely. Haha, but we could do big attack with muscle. Big attack. Big number, yes! Big attack. This one has big number. This one has a bigger number. Bigger number. Bigger number. What was that? Undeserving 3,000. And then which one has biggest number? This has biggest number. Biggest number attack here. Go!
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
I'm hoping I break the chain and then I get like a cutscene and then like I don't know, Heathcliff goes back to normal and everything's fine.
뭘 위해
It's not good. Did I just lose Roger as well? My god, I just lost so many clashes!
전력으로 승부.
Mercel, kick his ass right now, please! Mercel, he's being mean. Grego wasn't clashing. Anywhere. There was nothing left to clash with.
모두들
Everyone was already clashed. I
죄책감은
think,
뭐야?
maybe?
어차피 구하지 못할 동네였어.
Oh, lordy. Fuck.
받아볼
We're dead anyway. This is off.
전력으로 승부해봐. 전탄격발.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미
The
관찰
general
기록에
tip for
있는
this
유형대로만
canto is
공격하면
spam
되잖아.
SP, gain
관찰
ego.
기록을 잘 읽은
It's
것
the
같네.
canto where you must
훌륭했어.
consistently fight off starving into SP, and most of them inflicts. But
관두죠. 희망 없는 전투를 연장시켜봤자 그 끝에 뭐가 남겠어요?
I mean, lack resources. And everyone else lacks SP, so probably won't win. Oh, maybe I can. So we can do a bit of healing. Better than nothing. Or more commonly known as win your clashes. I'm trying! I do big number, still fail.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
I'm doing my best, Sherby. I'm doing my best, okay? Perhaps it's okay, I'll just revive them. It'll be fine. is Furry Cliff.
내 걸음이 빨라.
Furry Cliff is kind of badass, I won't lie.
도착했어.
It's fine, I'll get through it. This is only my second attempt, that's not bad. But I'm still kind of a little screwed. I'm basically just waiting to die at this point. We'll do it again. We'll do it, I promise. If I could get through the whole Library of Ruina somehow with a lot of help, I can get through this. I can get through anything. I am powerful and no one can stop me.
이날이 오긴 오는구만.
Oh, wonderful! Muscles distorted! Go!
막아내지 못할.
Just don't aim for Faust.
너만큼은 나를 용서하지 말라.
Low-key, I almost don't mind when that happens because it's really cool. And the designs are really cool. My units probably are underdeveloped. I don't grind as much as I should in this game. Yeah, I did forget to take a support this
당장
time round,
대피시키지
to be
않으면
fair.
직원들이 죽을 수도 있어요. 여기서 죽어봤자 받아볼 때를 주지 않을 텐데.
Doctor prescribes Heathcliff 50 cc's of blood force therapy. Yeah! It's just like a realization. You just gotta beat the shit out of them. That's therapy.
모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Righto. If at second you don't succeed, try again. And that is what we shall do. Try
범인이었던
again.
지난 날과 다를 바가 무엇인지.
Right, first we want a support.
떠오르는 해가 부끄럽군요.
Maybe one of like, I don't know who would be good. Either Yisang, Roger. Can't use a Heathcliff. I can't use a Heathcliff. Maybe a Ryoshu? Ryoshu's got some good ones right now, isn't she? Hey, look, it's the Ryoshu I just rolled. Let's take Gun Ryoshu like I want him. If at first you don't succeed, blast them again with your blue eyes white dragon. Yeah! Someone with dodge skills. I have no idea about that. Keyword, but I thought that said bum. No, it says burn. Aha, this is how I see their skills. So Gun Ryoshu does have a dodge skill, so that's great. We'll take Gun Ryoshu. We'll kick. Let's see everyone's details. I don't really have anyone with dodge skills on the team at the moment. We'll kick out Gregor. We'll bring in
날카롭지
Ryoshu.
않은 화살초.
Actually, you'll find that the best way to clear this fight
장비 점검은
is Rabbit
완벽하고.
Heath. So we can't use a Heath. Cannot deploy. Then everyone's over 45, which is my max, to be fair. The recommended level is 45, and to be fair, everyone on my team right now is level 45, and all uptied at least twice. So I don't think we're underdeveloped. We are the recommended level. We just... Yeah, bye. Oh, why? Shut up, you. Cause the fight's hard. That's why.
중앙 본부에서 전파할게. 지금부터 제압 임무를
Okay,
시작할
well
거야.
now I have a level
언제나
50
하는
here
일이지만
as well.
항상
So who
꼼꼼하게
are you
하라고.
targeting today?
최선을 다할
You're
거라고. 믿어.
targeting Isang. Oh, so rude, right? So let's do that. I think that's Canto is why they made ID able to up tie to 4. Yeah, I think I can up tie again, so maybe I should go back and do that for like Mersol, Honglu, and Faust. But until then, kaboom, kaboom. Unopposed? 4. Ah, because she's not. Anything targeting you, honey? That? Okay, fine. You're just getting your unopposed in then. That's fine. Mersalt? Assault? Oh, we all want to get our big attacks in right away. That's fine. You do that. I think everything that needs to be clashed is clashed. Except for that. Yay! Go!
일기당천.
I'd like to think I was also getting a bit unlucky. Gonna win, no clash. But it's unclashable, Shibuya, so I couldn't even clash it if I wanted to. So there's no point in picking a skill 3 for something I can't clash against. I would be wasting the numbers.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면
태어난
되잖아.
곳으로
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
그대로만 해주신다면
이 거리면 충분해.
오늘은
너한텐
좀 빠르겠어요.
조금 멀겠지만.
Oh, I think it's because I've realized what I'm doing. Yeah, can I actually redirect? I can't redirect it over to Ryoshu right now, so that's not gonna help. You can dodge unclashes. What I think what I had in my head during that was that I couldn't change the target of it rather than that. So I can still change the target of it, right? Can I? Yeah, so I can still change the target, I just can't clash it. Okay. Understood. Yeah, too slow. I know. I got there. So what's targeting Ryoshi? Ryoshi's feeling slow. She's got 2. What was the weaknesses? Orange, light blue. Neither of them is that. So whatever is the biggest number can go there. The other thing targeting is that. Yes, exactly. I think I had it in my head because I think the last fight before this had fixed target, so I got a little bit confused. But I got there. Right here. No one has dodge except this. We do have guards. Or someone can just take it to the face. That'll have to do. So let's deal with the rest. Biggest number, please. Biggest number. Biggest number. They're the same number. Go on. Biggest number. That's a big number. Nice big numbers. Oh, that one's unopposed because it's too slow. Oh well. Faust! Do you also have a big number to deal with this? I think it's unopposed. That one. There we go. Everything's dealt with. Go, go, go.
시비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Look at me winning clashes, understanding things. Kind reminder that clashing guards don't activate against unclashables. do better than
이
last time.
자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요.
Because, I mean, we're winning clashes. That's wonderful. Now, Ryoshi, why are you not very fast, Ryoshi? I would love you to be able to deal with this, but you're just not fast enough to do so. Is it pain in the butt? Okay, big numbers, no big numbers. Let's deal with what we get. Neutral, this isn't great. Favored, that's good. Just take it to the face. Is that your advice? Favored, that's a nice big number. That's 6 now. That's not a nice big number, but it's still neutral. It's the best we're getting. Maybe. Well, actually, no. It is a 3, so Ryoshi can still take it. Which one's the neutral on that one? Let's just take that off it. So let's dominate. Wonderful. Sometimes the actual best strategy is clicking the win red button. But it's a try hard, boss. I want to do my best. Let's go. Bang bang, empty revolver. I mean, but we brought the gun for a reason. If we don't use the gun, what's the point?
목을 떨궈주마.
I wish I had this Ryoshu. This is where I'd put my own Ryoshu if I had one.
쏠 거라면 미리 말해라. 저번처럼 말 없이 쏘.
No, I don't think
또 검집으로 쳐내버릴
we've got the
테니.
breaking chain. You probably if he loses a clash he gets stronger, but I need to win clashes, so you know, and then just the damage up passives. That's all I know currently in the passives. But there could be more. Yisang's gone on minuses, all that good stuff. California. It's because he's getting attack power when he loses. But it's only for the next clash and max of 2, so... To get power-ups from this, is that what yeah, this is it. So basically, ignoring the clashables makes him stronger. Every time. Or at least that's coming from that, and then maybe from the clash lose? I don't know. It's so hard to tell where things are coming from. Anything else that didn't cross? I want the logs! I don't know what the third passive is. We don't know. So we've got... He gains +2 damage. Chain thing? Yeah, the chain is if I break the chain, then he'll target focus one character till they die. And then when they die, he'll do it to someone else. That's all the chain will do. If I break it. It will give him 2 bind and physical resistances to the end of the encounter though, so, you know, balances. I am attempting this, but we're only just getting chain skills now to actually start properly hitting him with. Oof. I'm gonna focus on breaking this thing. Tribute, I kind of appreciate that you're trying to help me, but this is quite heavy backseating at this point. Could you like just turn it down a little bit? Let's go with that, I guess.
물어버리자고.
뱀으로 꿰뚫어라. 저
이
해충들을
거리면 충분해.
도려내라.
너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
Oh yay, she won. It's fine. She won some of the clashes, maybe not all.
사요.
She was struggling. Wonderful.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Oh, I so want an updated version of this where he has the wings and everything. It'd be so good. Have you tried told Mersault to win? He's not doing it. I'm doing my best. Mersault, I need you to win. I order you as manager to win this fight. Okay, we've done the order. Let's see if it works. Well, we've got everything on. We're all healed. That is good. It's true. It's true. If you tell Mersault to win, he do just win. Okay, everyone's favored. How's your... Okay, so... You can grab that now. You can do a little dodge. A little cheeky dodge. If anything, not clash now because of it. That one. But we do an unopposed here that can throw. Let's hope it in this clash. Go!
불가 위야. 막아내지 못.
Okay, so, let's see if it works.
항상 보는 장면이지만
Seeing that whole chain of attacks just hurts my soul. Get him! It's working! We've nearly got the chain broken.
써야 할 때가 왔군.
Ooh! Ooh! See? There's the true advice that I needed. Heathcliff the Heartbroken is shaking and stumbling. What is that fluid dribbling out of his mouth? Is it blood or tears of sorrow? This might be our chance to convey something to Heathcliff. Who should go? Oh god, Hongway's nearly dead. Faust! You know how Faust and Heathcliff have been so close? Let's go. Yeah. I approach Heathcliff with Faust by my side. Heathcliff. I carefully try to talk to him, but he shrinks back as though he's afraid of something. My voice can't reach him. Maybe my voice can't reach him. I ask Faust to relay my words to Heathcliff. I can't emphasize everything you've gone through. I can't empathize with everything you've gone through. I haven't the experience. But I do know that these actions won't do anything to lessen your pain. Maybe the words had an effect on him. Heathcliff the Heartbroken writhes and growls lightly, as though something inside hurts. I don't know if this helped him, or if all we did was pouring salt in his wounds, but he's getting back up to his feet. I'm certain this is far from over. Fascinating. Heathcliff gains 2 fragile and 1 bite. Oh, so we got his chain
거기
then.
문제를 해결해주기도 합니다.
I'm in. Hello, Mother. I'm watching this on my stream on your Nintendo Switch. You cheered yourself up by losing £20 on Fortnite. It's great. We're getting beaten up by a dog. Ignore Carmen. Listen to your therapist. This is your therapist, Faust. Hung Nu is close to death. You could do a funny and use tears of tarnished blood on Hung.
네, 알겠어요.
Ooh, and he's
제 생로를
staggered.
작동시켜 주신대. 그래, 알겠어. 자, 빨리 그 직원을 제 생로가 있는 로비로 데려가. 빨리.
I mean, I need to do damage, right? Unclashable. Damage is not just like a... Why not? Need to do the damage. But I feel like I should save it. This is a big brain move. Fuck it, go! Oh, it doesn't even want to use it. That's hilarious. No, that's what you're using. Go!
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
이 몸을 온당히 벌하시네.
Look at him. It's beautiful. It's so
기꺼이
good.
죄를 받아들이나이다.
I love it. The ego designs are so cool in this game.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과
Big pew pew.
무덤으로 돌아가라.
하나 넘고 둘 넘고
Why didn't Flower Ryoshu come home? Why? She's so cool.
잘 들어갔네요.
But does this mean she's gonna come home next Whelp? Because last Whelp I really wanted Depressed Roger. And I got Depressed Roger this Whelp. So does that mean I really want the Ryoshu this Whelp? So she's gonna come home next Whelp? Oh lord, he's nearly dead.
상황은 좋아지겠어요.
LOL. Go. Kick his ass!
당천.
Because her gun is too powerful for you right now. Yeah, I mean, she is like... What, 20 levels higher than everyone? 15? 20 levels? So it makes sense. But she's still so cool! I want it. I want one.
빈틈투성이네.
No?
그러니까
So if she catches us red-handed, Nelly might give us the super sleepy smack.
지금쯤이면 아마 대문도
Besides, the
걸어둔
front gate
것일걸?
has got to be closed and locked by now. Ah, Maxwell, you are a little bit late, but that's okay. It just means you didn't get me struggling so much through the boss fight.
여기는
This is
자,
now.
준비됐지?
Ready?
무슨 준비를
Ready
말하는
for
거야?
what?
아이 참.
My Heathcliff, didn't I
내가
tell you
말했지,
to pay attention when I'm
해보잖아.
speaking?
저기 언덕
Ready to
꼭대기에서부터
race from the top of that hill to the
누가 먼저
gardens.
도착하는지 달리기 해보자고. 아마 이번에야말로
I'll
내가
win this time.
이길걸?
I'm sure of it.
캐시, 너
But Kathy,
신발
you
잃어버렸는데
don't have your shoes. I suppose Nelly will have to lecture me then. Doesn't matter though.
뭐, 저기
I see a
어마어마한
magnificent
햇빛이
house
보이지?
over there.
창문 너머로 누가 있을지 몰래 훔쳐보자.
Yep, so I know what part of the book this is. Why don't we head over there and peek through its windows? I want to see who lives in such a big house.
안돼 캐시.
Kathy, we can't.
왜?
Why not?
왜냐면
Because
지금 저 집으로 가면
if we go
우리는
there now,
틀림없이 들켜서
they'll spot us
커다란 개들이
and
우리를
sick their
쫓아가.
monstrously large hounds on us.
그리고 그중
One of them will bite your ankle.
거고.
But you won't
너는
scream.
필요
But
없어.
okay, so there wasn't dogs there last time in the book. It was just the Lintons, which you know could be just as bad, really. She does hurt her ankle though, which is correct. Oh, the audio's crunching again. Thank you for letting me know. I really don't know what's going on with that. I really do apologize. But thank you for letting me know as soon as it happens, so I can fix it. At least I know how to fix it.
피가 많이 날 거야.
You'll bleed a
몇 주
lot.
동안
Enough to
상대를
keep your
가만히
wound
있을
bandaged
정도로
for weeks.
내가 대신 다쳤어야
I
했다.
regretted it day and night.
밤낮으로 후회했어.
That it should have been me who was mauled in your place.
그리고
And
집에서 나온 사람들은
the people in
너를
that house will
치료해주기
take you
위해
inside,
지방으로 데려간 뒤
address your wounds,
린튼과
and there
만나게 돼.
you'll meet Linton.
네 기분은 어땠어?
How did you feel about that?
모든 사람들이 너를
Everyone
보고
was
넋이
entranced the
나있었지.
moment they saw you.
그건 당연하지.
Of course they were,
너는
because you're the most
세상 그
beautiful
누구보다
person in the
예쁘니까.
world.
하지만 히스클리프,
Heathcliff,
너는 나를 두고
you left
먼저
me
그 저택을
behind in that
벗어났잖아.
manner.
심장이
My heart
밑도
sank to
끝도
its
없이
deepest
내려앉는
depths.
느낌이었어.
And instead of hitting rock bottom, it kept sinking. That's why it's a sinking canto.
나중에서야 생각해보니 비참하다는
Now that I
기분이
think
제일
about it.
가까웠던 것 같아.
I felt wretched, miserable.
네가 발목을 다친
I was
것도 화가
angry that
났고
I hurt your ankle. That you
비싼
hurt your
그림 같은 그
ankles.
장면에
I hated that I wasn't a part of that posh
않는다는
picture with you and the others.
무엇보다
More than anything, I
너와 내가 더 이상
felt we could no longer be together
함께할 수 없는 사이라는 걸
ever
처음으로
again.
느꼈어.
이 일로 힌들리 오빠는
That incident
내게
really drew Hindley's
머릿속까지
ire.
화가 냈지.
So he ordered Nellie to
그래서
completely
넬리한테 널 완전히
neglect your care.
방치시켜버리라고 말했어. 그리고 나는 5주 동안 이
I
자택에
stayed in this manor
머물렀고
for 5 weeks. Grew closer to Linton and his little sister
여동생이
Isabella.
이사벨라하고
Oh yeah, where the fuck is Isabella right now?
결국 네가 처음으로
It was the stay
나를
which
거부하게
eventually
된 이유가
became the
그거야.
reason you denied me for the first time.
딱 이 순간까진
My life until this moment,
더할 나위 없이
they were
행복했어.
the happiest times of my life. Was all I ever wanted. I'll find out shortly. Wonderful! Was all I ever wanted.
하지만 난 지금 가야 해.
But I must leave now.
왜냐하면
Because
이건
this
내
is but
얘기니까.
a diary of mine.
이미 일어난 일을 바꿀
You
수는
can't change the
없잖아.
past.
그래도
I-
난 이 날을 좋아했어.
I still cherish this day.
너와 함께
The day I could
마음껏
run so
정원에
freely
달릴 수
across the
있었다.
gardens by your
이날.
side.
나도 그래 히스클리프.
No. I did too, Heathcliff.
그래서 영원히 기억해 놓으려고
That's why I wrote my
일기장에
diary.
빼곡하게 써놓았던 거야.
So that I will hold these memories to eternity's end.
내 소중한 기억.
But my most precious memories. What is going on? I'm so excited. Are you okay, Heathcliff? Oh, he's back!
기분은
How
어때요?
are you feeling?
더럽군.
Like shite
그리고
and
비참해.
miserable.
이 시체들과 너네들
His bodies, your
내가 이런
wounds.
거지.
I did that, didn't I? Heathcliff muttered, looking around at the mutilated, mauled corpses of the researchers.
이상하네.
Strange.
이번에야말로 모든 걸
I
때려
thought
부수고 나면
if I went wild, smashed everything to pieces,
속이 후련해질 줄 알았는데
the weight in my heart would be lifted.
이번엔 그렇지 않아.
Is it crunchy again?
오히려 아주 더러워.
I really don't know what's going on. Let me... No. Oh well, we refreshed it anyway, so hopefully that'll work. Not at all. This feels awful.
힘들리.
How am I any different from that prick Inley?
그저 눈앞에 있는
Full of
것들을
blind
부수겠다는
hatred
생각만
against
가득
everything in
찬데
front of me, desiring nothing but destruction.
제일 끔찍했던 건
The worst thing is,
내가 그 상태에서 계속 머무르고 싶어
I wanted
했다는
to be
거야.
like that forever,
왜냐하면
because
그냥 가만히 멈춰 있기엔
I couldn't
견딜
bear to
수가
simply
없었으니까.
sit there and do nothing. No, you're not like him, because you came back.
이번엔 돌아왔지만
This time,
그다음
sure.
또 안 그럴 거라는
But
보장이
what if it happens again? Who's to say there won't be a next time?
힘들린 놈이 맞았을 수도
Maybe
있어.
Inley, that prick, was right.
난 글러먹은 놈이라
I'm unsalvageable.
바뀌었다는 가소로운 착각일
Did I
뿐이었고
change? No. I deluded myself into being that believing that I did. Like the dullard I am.
이런 식으로 획가닥한 다음
This is what I do.
부수할만 끝나는 게
What
내
I
진짜
am.
모습이라고.
A destroyer who brings ruin to everything until there isn't anything left to pulverize. Poor Heathy. If it happens again, I can't guarantee that you'll succeed, but I will try.
야, 시계 대가리.
Oi, clockheads.
넌 스스로는 모르겠지만
You wouldn't know this,
아마 너
but...
빼고 다 알 거야.
Well, everyone but you would know.
정신이 나가버리거나
When I'm
눈앞이
starting to lose
깜깜해지거나
my
뭐
mind,
하여간
when I'm completely
아무것도 안
blinded,
보이고 아무
and
소리도 안
deafened.
들리고 이대로 나라는 인간이 계속
when I
어둠
feel
속에
my
사라져가는
sense of self,
느낌일 때
my very being slowly fading away into the dark,
아주 희미하게 들려오는 소리가 있거든.
I hear that faint noise.
그 지긋지긋한
A
시계
damn
소리.
noise of a clock.
그걸로 다시 눈이
It
떠져.
opens my eyes and
그리고
drags
다시
me back
이곳으로
to
끄집어낸단
reality.
말이야.
Well, that's because I'm your manager. Bringing you back to your past is what I do. Heck yeah, you're the manager. Things became a lot clearer when I said that out loud. The sound of my clock awakens them, steers them back to their paths. I don't really know what their paths are, or how we go about following them, but we're forging on anyway. The OST had a TikTok in the track. Oh, of course it did. She turned me into dog, but I got better. Hello, Ben. Welcome. I like the detail that Heathcliff's logo is both a peak and a dog snoot. Oh, that's cool. Dante can manage me at any time. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. I feel like our way through, like feeling our way through a dark maze, learning its shape with every step we take. We did it! Is that the last of the boss rush? Can I just coast through the rest now, please, until the end? Oh lordy, that was difficult. But we did it! Isabella! Where the fuck is Isabella? That is so cool. I love this picture.
돌아가지.
Good doggy.
이것 좀 확인해야 할 것 같은데요.
You guys might want to come take a look at this. Brownie Rose. Crunch. Am I crunchy? What's crunchy? You're crunchy. Everyone's crunchy.
아까 쓰러뜨린 데드래비츠 보스 시체를 좀 보세요.
Tell me what? Don't tell me. Unless it's important to the stream. Unless it's important to the quality of the stream. Don't tell me. Look at the corpse of the dead rabbit's boss we defeated earlier.
죽은 건
This
다른
isn't
세계에서 온
Heathcliff from the other
히스크리프스가
world.
아니라
I don't think we've ever seen this person before
처음
you.
보는 사람의 시체잖아요. 맙소사, 이거는
Heavens, this... This is...
이 얼굴 누군지 알아?
I know her.
이사벨라 아가씨.
Miss Isabella, how...
이게 대체?
How could this... Isabella?
이사벨라 에드가 린튼의 여동생이었어. 린튼과 함께 이 집에 몇 번 놀러왔었지.
I declined the gender change potion, thank you very much. Isabella, Edgar, Linton's younger sister, she came by this manor a few times along with Linton. They overwrote Linton's sister with Heathcliff's identity?
그놈은 진짜가 아니었어. 놓친 거야.
Oh, that makes so much sense! Because Isabella was, like... The reason Isabella died was because of Heathcliff. Heathcliff was a monster to her. An abusive, horrible prick who manipulated her into like... Well, basically used a childhood crush to manipulate her into running away, marrying him, and having a kid with him. And then basically leaving her to die. Throw me at somebody then. Oh, I have many friends who would love a gender change potion. I will take good care of you and then yeet you at that friend. Heathcliffification post. Yeah, it seems like there was a gender change potion in the game just now. You mean Heathcliff was a bad person in my class? I know, but I mean specifically to Isabella. For what he did to Isabella in the book, it makes a lot of sense for him to like pretty much completely take over her. For this, it makes so much sense. He wasn't even real. We lost him. This technology they're using to summon identities, it's definitely a lot like our own.
현재까지 총 4번의 벼락이 쳤다.
There have been a total of 4 separate instances of lightning strikes. Mercer was the first to break the silence.
회사의 입장에서
The most logical course of action from the perspective of our company
황금가지를 가져가기만 하라고
would have
했던
been to wait until the golden bough becomes
맞았을
available
것이다.
to us. Just as Linton had suggested earlier.
아,
What?
겁쟁이처럼 헛간
Hide in the
숨어서
barn and wait for the
벼락이
7th strike of
치기를
lightning
기다리라는
like
거?
cowards.
그래, 그렇게
What an
말해줘서
awful lot
참
you are.
도움되네.
Thank you kindly for your words of
처음부터 그럴
encouragement. You know
나
what?
같은 게 무슨 배짱으로.
We should have done that from the start. It was foolish to me to even...
아니, 말은 끝나지
Allow me to
않았다.
finish, Heathcliff. I am
히스클리프.
beginning to feel the need to
앞으로는 말을
practice
빨리 하는
hastening
걸
my speech.
연습해야 할 필요성을 이 저택을 돌아다니는
We have
것만으로도
experienced
지속적으로
consistent
위험이
escalation
증가하고
of
있으며
risk merely by moving
무엇보다
about the manor.
히스클리프 안전에
Moreover,
대한 존속 여부도
It is growing
의심스러워지고
increasingly
있는
difficult
상황이다.
to ensure Heathcliff's safety.
그래서 나는 최종적으로
Therefore, in conclusion, Mercer paused for a moment.
벼락을 치는 것을
I judged
막아야
that
할
we
것
may
같다는
have stopped
판단이
the
들었다.
lightnings. We may have to stop the lightning from striking,
설사 그것이
even if that decision
황금가지를
leads to our
구하지
failure
못하는
to obtain the
결과로
golden bough.
이어진다 해도
Everyone fell silent, deep in thought after hearing Mersault's judgment. It wasn't a decision based on cold, hard facts that we come to expect from him. Oh,
확실히
agreed. We did get lesbian Heathcliff, that's a good point. Heathcliff was not a bad person, just... Heathcliff was a bad person! No... Cool motive, still shitty, is who Heathcliff was in the book. Agreed.
단순히 자연적인
It never
현상으로
appeared that the
벼락이 친
lightning
것은 아닌 것
strikes were a
같았다.
result of natural
좀더
phenomena.
극적이며
It always struck
특정한
at
사건이
the most
벌어졌을
dramatic
때
moments,
벼락과
always on
함께
a certain
전쟁이
trigger,
일어났지.
killing the manor's power without fail. I know, right?
지금까지
Heathcliff is a problematic
저택에
character, but
와서-
he's problematic on purpose because that's kind of the purpose of the book, is that, you know, generational trauma and all that. Which is why I'm a little bit pissed that Limbus Company has kind of done exactly the same as the movies and all that, and kind of ignored the next generation. So they've ignored the generational trauma again. But you know, it's complicated. It'd be hard to adapt. Maybe they'll do it later, but that would mean Heathcliff having a babby. I don't think they could handle Heathcliff having a babby. I don't know. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about the
벼락이
circumstances.
쳤던 순간이 언제였지?
What do you mean with generational trauma? More on that later. Star Trek goes. Surrounding each strike of
첫
lightning.
번째 벼락은
First one was,
그때였죠.
yeah, at the funeral.
그자들이
When they were
캐서린 씨의
reading
유언장을
Catherine's will.
낭독할 때
아니야. 그거보다
No, we
정확히는
can get a bit more specific than that.
피스가 캐서린
It
이름을
was when Heath called out Catherine's
했어.
name.
두 번째 벼락은
The second one
린튼 씨가
was when Linton said
히스클리프
something
씨에게
hurtful
상처가
to
되는 말을
Heathcliff.
쏘아붙였을 때
All that verbal abuse.
세 번째는
The third
흔들리고
was when
숨을
Hindley drew his
거두었을
last
때였어.
breath, and
모든 게 완전히
thus
망가지게
all
되었고
is ruined. Linton's exhausted voice broke through our musings. He looks around at the destroyed laboratory, the corpses, the husks of dead petacula. There was a hollow look in his eyes. His face already... I was literally about to say, is it Hindley's turn to distort, and we're gonna get, like, the most pampered pooch you've ever seen? I mean with generational trauma is that the whole the thing with I hope I'm in for a treat. The thing with Wuthering Heights is that it doesn't stop with Kathy's death, but most of the time the book any adaptation does. Like I said, we don't have any signs of Hareton being born. So the oldest of sort of the next generation of kids doesn't exist. Baby Kathy doesn't seem to be anywhere. And obviously baby Heathcliff isn't anywhere. So we don't see like how Heathcliff puts that drama, that pain that he has, and puts it on the next generation and destroys them as well. And because that's where the trauma comes from. That's where the generational trauma comes from. But we don't ever tend to get that bit of the book adapted, ever. And I'm a little sad at Limbus for not getting there. Oh, I get the Next Generations reference. The holodeck episode that solves everything. Yeah! His face, already so shallow, had lost even more of its colour. But he stood tall. Not that baby Heathcliff. Heathcliff's child. Heathcliff Jr. Kathy Jr. Because for some reason... Well, Kathy Jr. gets named Kathy by Linton because Kathy dies either sometime not long after while she's a baby or during childbirth. I'm not sure which. And then you've got Heathcliff Jr., which I think he does have another name, but I can't remember what it is. It's just baby Heathcliff as far as I'm concerned. And that's his and Isabella's kid. And then you've got Hareton, which is Hindley's child, who Hindley goes a little bit crazy after his wife dies. So he has a wife, they have Hareton, and then his wife, I think his wife died in childbirth, and he kind of blames Hareton for it. So Nellie has to spend most of her time hiding this child and this baby from his father, because Hindley starts going crazy and wanting to murder his child, basically. Well, Kathy literally just died, so they aren't really born. Different Kathy! Baby Kathy! Kathy Jr. Isabella, my dearest sister. So this is how our reunion was to be. It feels like just yesterday that you left our home without a word.
소식조차
You didn't even
모르고
write
있었던
to each other?
건가요?
시답잖은 편지들을 보내온 적은 있었네. 운명을 만났다느니.
She did send me a few
진정한
childish
사랑을
letters.
찾았다느니.
That she'd met her fated
하지만
partner.
내가 반대하고
That she'd
싶어
found
하네.
true love.
소개를 시켜줄
But she
수는
couldn't
없다고.
possibly introduce me to this person, as I would surely refuse to give my blessings. That sounds right.
너
You.
스스로가 무슨
Do
짓을
you even
벌인 건지
understand
알고는
what
있는
you've done?
상태냐?
나는 정해진 설계대로
I merely follow the
진행할
path
뿐이지.
laid before me. The lightning has
이제
struck 4 times.
네 번에
그래, 우리도 알아.
Yeah, we know.
우리도
We
숫자 쓸줄
know.
알거든.
We know how to count, you know. Yeah, the children aren't born.
관리자님, 말투를
Executive manager, I can't tell from the way that man. I can tell from the way that man is speaking
링튼
that he may know the
저자는
conditions that trigger the
벼락이
lightning
치는 조건에
strikes.
대해 알고 있는 것 같습니다.
Kathy Jr. shouldn't be too important right now because Kathy Sr. just died. Unless you want to see this Heathcliff take care of a baby. Well, Linton should be taking care of her. Alexa Hareton should be somewhere. Until you finish the Canto, it's hard to comment on it without potentially spoiling interpretations. I see. Which would kind of be interesting now I think about it. Exactly! Let's bring a baby on the bus! I'm sure that'll be safe. But yeah, it wouldn't be Heathcliff looking after, it'd be Linton, theoretically. Alta spoke plainly without even trying to lower her voice.
벼락.
Lightning strikes.
벼락이 친다는 것은
Each strike of
축복이야.
lightning is a blessing,
그녀의 마음속에
for it
들어있다는
signifies
것이.
that you have a place in her heart. Linton looked straight towards Heathcliff, and I could finally see his face clearly for the first time. He wore the expression of deep, bottomless pain. There is a baby on the bus. Sinclair's right there. It's true! Sinclair, we now dub you Heathcliff Jr. We already have Charon, that's true. Sinclair and Bongi. Oh my god. No, we need more babies so they can have a play date. And Don. Don can be baby too. Don's like mad older sister, maybe. I'm gonna invoke the curse of pregnant female lead in the city. That's true. I mean, she's already dead. It didn't change the fact that Linton was still extremely suspicious and had quite a lot of things to answer for, but it began to sink in that he was also a man grieving for someone he loved. Dawn isn't a baby, she's a toddler, I see. I lied to you, Heathcliff.
우리는
Our marriage
행복한 결혼 생활을 보내지 못했어.
was never happy.
하지만
But I've spent my entire life struggling to earn a place in her heart.
부단히도 애를 썼던 것 같네. 계속해서 그 방에 들어가기 위해 문을
Knocking
두들기고
and knocking
또
so she would let
두들기면서
me in.
하지만 내겐
Yet there was
여전히
nothing.
묵묵부답이지.
She never once
예.
gave me an answer.
지금도
Even now, she remains silent.
린튼군,
Linton.
그것이 이
Nothing.
끔찍한
None of
실험실을
that justifies the
대답이 될 수는
atrocity you have
없어.
committed in the building. This abominable laboratory.
이렇게 많은 숫자의 사람들이
I have given some thought as to how so many
여태껏 들키지
people
않고
could
납치가 될 수
disappear
있었을지
without leaving a shred of
생각해보았다.
evidence.
단순히 갱단 여러
It cannot be
마리에서 납치를
said that gangs
당했다기에는
kidnapped them by force,
주위엔 저항의
for there was
흔적이
no signs of
없었으며
resistance.
가족이 통째로
There have
실종되기도
also
하는
been
등
cases of
한꺼번에 납치된
simultaneous
정황 역시
disappearances.
많았다고
Sometimes
하였지.
even entire families would disappear all at once.
그 기사를
You
다
actually
읽었던 거야?
read the whole article? You read? I thought only Ishmael did that.
그렇다면
And then it can be reasoned that they weren't taken against their will. It would be more believable to say that they followed their would-be kidnappers willingly. Unfortunately, and I do apologize for the timing, need to go to BRB. sword clashing. I need to turn that off. Anyway, back to it!
그렇다면 납치범은
Which means the
어느
kidnapper
정도
was someone
사회적인
well
신뢰가
known.
있는 자여야 했겠네요.
Someone with a decent reputation.
저택에 일자리를 내어주겠다거나
Did you offer them a job in the manor? Promise to treat them and to a nice meal or something?
인간을 만들어내는
An experiment to
실험이라더군.
produce a human. Or so it was called.
하지만
Yet I cannot
아무리
imagine a single
생각을
human
해보아도
being for whom these
이
heinous
모든 희생을
experiments,
감당할 만큼
all this
가치 있는
sacrifice, this
인간을
suffering,
만들어낼 수는
would
없을
have been
것
worth it
같소.
for.
린트님,
Master
아무리
Linton,
캐서린
even
아가씨의
if it was Miss
부탁이었다지만
Catherine who asked you to do this is to...
뭐?
What? Hello, Noka-chan!
캐서린이 이 모든 걸
캐서린.
알면서도 부탁했다고?
Asked you to do all
그럴
this?
리가.
No, that's impossible. It's possible. She was also a psychopath. Linton receives the sinner's deluge of resentful accusations with unstirring expressions.
그래. 캐서린의 부탁이었다는 사실만큼은
Yes.
부정하지 않겠네.
I will not deny that everything was by Catherine's
이를
request,
온전히 시행하기로
but it was
마음먹은
by my will
전부 내
that every
의지였어.
one of her requests were carried out to the letter.
그러니까 대체 왜
I'm
캐서린이?
asking you why!
이유는 단 한 번도
The why
물어본 적
never mattered to
없었네.
me, so I never asked her.
그저 부탁받은 대로
All I ever cared about
완벽하게
was
해내기
endlessly
위해
endeavoring to
끊임없이
carry out her
노력했을
wishes,
뿐.
to do as I was told. Yeah, that's very Linton. Linton was, in fact, a simp.
그러니까 대체
Yeah,
왜요?
still, why?
당신의 가문
With your
정도면
family's wealth, you
충분히
could have just
안락한
lived out the
삶을
rest of your
살고
days
남았을
in complete luxury
이런-
with money to spare, so why?
T사에서 이를 알고도
Should Teacock
자네를
be made
가만히
aware
내버려둘
what has
것
transpired
같은가?
here?
가문이
You
뒷받침되어준다
may be
하여도
subject to a high degree
강도
of
높은
punishment,
처벌은 피할 수 없을 걸세.
even if your family name were to mitigate it.
이유라.
You
뻔하지
ask me
않나?
why? Is it not obvious?
캐서린을 사랑했어.
Because I loved
처음
Catherine.
보았을 때부터 오늘까지
Ever since the moment
그러지
I
않은
laid eyes
순간이
upon her,
없었지.
to this very day, I have spent every single moment of my life pining for her.
그건 그냥
just
맹목적인 구걸 아닌가요?
Desperately begging for her affection? Blinded by your own obsession? Ishmael seeing far too many mirrors right now and being like, God damn, I'm glad I'm not like that anymore.
뭐라고 말하든 상관없네.
Speak ill of me as you will. I cannot.
나의 행복은
Because
그
my joy
구걸에서부터
comes
받아내는
from what morsel
적선의
of
소음이니까.
affection she spared me.
그러니 내가
So you have no
얼마나
idea
자네를
how much I
부러워했는지
envied
결코
you,
모르겠지.
Heathcliff. Book accurate Linton.
Heathcliff.
Correct. Book accurate Linton.
너를
You
부러워했다고?
envied me?
네가?
Howdy howdy. You?
캐서린이 어릴 때부터
Even in her youth,
내가 이
when I would
저택에
come to
놀러
spend time
둘이
with
같이
Catherine
있을
at
때마다
this manor,
계속해서 이렇게
she would always
물었지.
ask me the same question.
히스클리프는 왜 안
I wonder where
보일까?
Heathcliff has gone
그 애가
to.
어디 갔는지 알고 싶어.
I wish he was here. Brady, I'm 90% sure you just said pegging for affection. And I am just too innocent to understand it. I'm pretty sure I said pining, not pegging, but sure. I might have got it wrong, I don't know. I'm very bad at words sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised.
물론
Of course,
자네는 우리를 보기 싫었어.
you must have been hiding
일부러
from
눈에
her,
안 띄는
for
곳으로
you
숨은
could not
것이겠지만.
bear the sight of us.
그리고 믿든 안 믿든
And
상관을
believe it or
바는
not,
아니지만
it was not
전에
I who
편지들을
burned your
띄운 건
letters.
내 오히려 편지가
In
있었더라면
truth,
곧바로
I
건네줬을 거야.
would have delivered them to her
캐서린은
myself.
자네의 소식만을
Had my
애타게
hand,
기다리고 있었을
had I
테니까.
had my hands on your letters, because that's how desperately Catherine was waiting for your news.
자네가 떠난 후
Once you left,
캐서린은 방에만
Catherine, she
박혔지.
shut herself in her room
식사도 하지 않은 채
refused to
스스로를
eat.
버리면서
and withered away. Yes, Peggy.
거울만을 들여다보다 어느 날
What do you? Why are you so surprised? I mean, when you peg your
너무
clothes
편안하신
outside,
것
that's
같아.
pegging, right? that's all we're talking about. Gazing into a mirror day and night, until one day she calmly emerged from that very room and asked me for my hand. Clowns on the pegs on which the circus hung pegging clowns. Pegging hung clowns. Yeah.
거울.
A mirror.
일기장에서도 말했었어.
She mentioned the same
거울 속에
thing in
자기
a
모습을
diary.
봤다고.
She saw herself in the mirror.
하지만 우리가 살던
Yet we
저택은
kept no
거울
mirrors
같은
in the
건
manor
두지
we
않았지.
lived.
누군가
The
선물해준
mirror she looked
거울이라
into
하더군.
was, according to her, a gift.
누군가?
A gift from who?
그 거울에서
If
캐서린이
you'd like to
무엇을
know
보았길래
what she saw in
안문을
that
열고
mirror,
나와 결혼하자고 했을지
what it was that she saw that prompted her to ask me to marry.
직접 그
Why don't
일기장에
you ask the
물어보지
diary
그러나.
yourself? Yes, mirrors. Mirrors and identity nonsense.
내겐 아무런 대답도
Ask that
해주지
old
않아.
diary that remains
해진
in
일기장.
obstinate silence before me. Yep, so Isabella got taken over by Heathcliff and died. And now is like this. Oh, that's so funny. That she's like dead at Kathy's feet. That's so silly. Ooh. Why did you sing so pretty though? Why did you sing so pretty though? Anyway, give me some flowers, 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 Rio shoe flowers, 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 and a gun. Flowers and a gun. She's got flowers and a gun. Flowers and a gun. Do do do. Flowers and a
내
gun.
명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
I have connected the dots that
이
by
꼬리를
mirror she
소리를
means she like
본다고
saw an ID or something like that. She saw into like the mirror verse, like the same way Yi-sang would stare into the mirror kind of thing. I'm sure Isabella being taken over by a bitter Heathcliff is a metaphor for something, and it's a wonderful metaphor. Flowers and a gun, what more could you ask for? Exactly! You gonna fight us in your state?
자네들이 이 실험을
If you
직접적으로
seek to
방해하려
disturb this
한다면
experiment, then it falls to
막아야
me
하는
to
것.
stop you.
이렇게까지 해서
What are you not going to gain from
이놈이
this by
바라는 건
going this
뭐야?
far?
항상 같았지.
The same thing
난
as
캐서린을
always.
사랑하니
I love Catherine,
캐서린의
so I
뜻대로
shall
할
do
뿐.
as she wills me to,
그 마음에 그 방에
so that I may
내가
enter her
들어갈 수
room.
있기를.
I dare not wish to
방의
become
주인이
a
되는
master of
것까지
it.
바라지
I
않으니
merely wish that she would
들여보내만
let me
준다면
in.
그저 그
I
문이
wish that
열리는
the sight
것만으로도
of an open
충분할
door,
것 같아.
that little gesture, would be more than enough.
지금까지 저택에
The
내리쳤던
thunder of every
모든
lightning that
벼락의
struck
소리는
the manor
캐서린의 마음이
was the
찢어지는
sound of her
소리였다네.
breaking a heart.
캐서린의 마음이
With
찢어질
every
때마다
heartbreak, the
벼락이
lightning strikes,
내리치는
the
거야.
pain, the bereavement,
그녀에게
the shock
그만큼 큰
are
아픔과
all
상실의
manifested as
정신적
lightning
충격이
than darkness.
벼락과 암전으로.
If Yi-sang meant Sang-yi, Kathy meant Thika. Would Howdy Crusader meet Crusader Howdy? He's a tier 3 sub or something. This guy is. He is so damn bad for Kathy. He's so damn bad for Kathy, he's gonna burn the world for her.
벼락은 캐서린에게 그만큼 소중한 사람이었다는
Elusive
증거일
overdue
테지.
man meant the obvious eggplant girl. Does a Briny Rose Smith meet a Smith Rose Briny? Thus, the lightning only indicates that the person in question was so important to her. Heathcliff, I think. Nellie was right. Catherine's still alive. It wasn't exactly science or anything like that, but I've been feeling that gaze coming from somewhere within the manor. Not an aggressive gaze, but it was certainly stubborn and lingering. That's a very good description of Kathy. Stubborn and lingering. Sounds about right. Your Mirror World version would be Farewell Autumn. Oh, Oh, wonderful mooks!
지비수에게
I like
명한다.
mooks. I haven't dealt with
이
mooks in a
앞에
little
숨쉬는
while.
자,
Ugh, I
누구
miss
하나
them.
살려보내지 마라.
I could just press win rate and go. It's so good. Oh, I can relax. No thoughts. Saccharine rather than offering.
뱀으로 꿰뚫어라.
More win rate
충돌이
slop.
일어나네.
Yeah.
알겠지만 잘했어.
사이
캐릭트
짐승.
원한 걸 가지고
이 정도
So is
탐욕.
Kathy trying to be reborn as an ID version
잘
of herself?
들어갔네요.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만
I have seen the facade system. What is that? What did it do? I know you guys were saying something about skins before. Does that mean I can unlock IDs to work as skins for other IDs? Or I don't understand.
전격발.
I wanna see, 'cause I'm not smart. But that is okay. Cause I have win rate. Exactly. Oh, okay. So I could unlock it for mouse. So if I unlock it for mouse, that means she'll always look like mouse.
아무튼
They janky. Wonderful.
떨궈주마.
You can run any
이
ID
정도
with look.
탐욕의 허덕이나.
Oh, it's glamour. I see.
제약 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아.
Of any uptype 4 ID to any other ID. I see. My capo mersault. Oh, that's cool.
처리했네. 오, 아무리 그래도 이런 건 칭찬을 할 수밖에 없겠어.
If you
친절해
uptype
보여서
4
무엇보다
IDs, you
다행이야.
can spend more
이
FUD to
넓은
create
중앙
looks.
동부를
Oh, that's
통제하려면
fun.
이
So
정도의
you can
성질은
still,
당연한 거긴
so you can have
하지만
whatever team you want, and you can have the match a bit better for aesthetics. It's very janky because the skill animations are very roughly matched to the skin ID. To those. Oh, I thought it just like maybe used similar
이 거리는
animations. Oh, that's
충분해.
interesting.
너한텐
It takes 150 shards and 300 thread to make it. 250 thread.
튀울 수도 없겠구나.
There's a new idea of Yisang with 9 coin skill. It's very fun to see Solemn Lament Yisang shoot a guy 9 times. Yes!
상황이 유리해졌네요.
Wonderful. I look forward to playing with that. I love aesthetics.
어디 그러지 않았던 건
We all know that I pick teams on vibes more than anything else, so I can't wait to, I don't know, make a gun team and make them all look like Heisho, and then do a Heisho team, make them all look like the gun team. Oh my god! I need to level up the Wuthering Heights ones now then, because I need to have a Wuthering, like a butler team. Oh, that'd be so good. That's my goal. I'm gonna uptie them. He gains back. Oh, that's so funny. I think that's really cool. You're too autistic. In a way, for me, it's like my tism wants me to spend it on the visuals more because I'm more. I don't know. It's just I want it. I want it. The original skill's speed carries over the skin, so the if the original has super slow skill and one skin goes over super slow.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야. 너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
It is a wild thing to add. I'm very happy with it. It's a very cool little thing to do.
휴식을 기다리며
But it is a wild thing to add. No, did anyone ask for this? There was a clip of Lord Hong Lu floating in the air for a solid 5 seconds because the original had a slow skill 3. That's so funny. So, there isn't anyone left.
난 아마
I
오래
won't
견디지
last much
못할
longer.
거야. 이렇게 태어났고
This is how I was
그렇게
born.
살아왔지.
How I've lived my entire life.
그래.
Yeah,
알고
glad you know
있습니다.
that. So why don't
이
you
모든 죄를 인정하고
admit my sins and surrender?
함부로라도. 그게 대체
Why would
내게
any of
무슨
that matter
의미가
to me?
있다고 생각해?
Linton looks up with a lighter expression, as though a burden had been lifted from his shoulders. I like she-fowl sliding over to clash with enemies. Literally nobody asked for this. I'm never going to use it, but I'm glad it exists. I am so going to use it. We're going to be using the butlers and the maids a lot. Can I just tell you?
나는 아마도 여기까지가 끝이야.
See, now I think it's very good because like the 2-star and like 1-star IDs maybe. Like you could put the fun thing would be like putting like their original skin on. So you can have like their Limbus outfits and stuff. I think that's very cool. Also, Gunheath now mag dumps his enemies in the original multiple coins instead of 1 coin as he has. Wonderful. If you don't have the shards, just bear. Don't. I know, I won't do it. I don't have the shards. But I'm suddenly more motivated to get shards. You can actually use the ID selector to specifically choose an ID to use the skin. Oh, it's so fun. This is as far as I will go. Then, with the gentlest voice, he begins to speak to someone. His voice was overflowing with intense, fervent affection.
항상 말해왔던 것처럼
As I have always told you, I have no regrets.
그저
I merely think
우리가
that
같은 속도로 걷고
we
있던
were both
것이 아니라고 생각해.
we were both walking in different
당신이
paces.
항상 더 빨랐을
You
뿐이지.
always happened to walk ahead of me.
그래도
And
난
yet,
당신의 뒷모습을
even
보는
a sight of
것조차
you from behind
벅차오르도록
summoned
좋다고.
butterflies in my stomach.
주치의에 마땅한 조치가
This
취해지지
man will die
않는다면
without immediate
저자는 곧 죽을
and
거다.
appropriate medical attention
극도로
from a
쇠약해져
professional
있는
doctor. He's extremely weakened.
그럼에도
Still,
캐서린,
Catherine,
당신이
I wish you would.
아주 조금이라도 좋으니
I wish my death would bring you even a trace of sorrow.
슬퍼했으면 좋겠어.
내가 린튼이라는 아이와 처음으로
It did a
눈을
little
마주치기
bit.
전부터
Even before I first laid my eyes upon that child
그애는
Linton,
나를 지켜보고 있었지.
he was watching me,
한참을 내게서
unable
눈을
to
떼지
look
못한
away
채로.
even for a moment.
그 아이는 부자인데다가
That child is
동화책에
wealthy.
나오는 왕자님 같이 생겼어.
He took the print. He looked like the Prince Charming from. Also, this is also an additional way for the company to get more money by selling non-ID specific skins. Imagine the April Fool's personality swaps in. Oh my god, yes! See, now we'd use it. Honestly, I don't mind. If they want, considering how kind this gacha is with shards, I'd absolutely fair to like find another way to bring in a bit of money with something cosmetic. By all means, the people with money can go for it. The people who don't can still play the game happily. He looks like the Prince Charming from my fairy tales, from the fairy tales of my childhood.
그리고 나를 정말 좋아해.
And he loves me so, so much.
이것 봐. 나를
See,
볼 때마다
his eyes glimmer
항상 눈이
like the very
달빛처럼
stars
반짝거리잖아.
of the night sky. With every second he lays them upon me.
나는 나를 사랑하는
I love
린튼을
Linton, who
사랑해.
loves me.
오직 나를 위해서만 반짝이는 그 눈빛.
His eyes that twinkle for no one else but me.
오직 나를 위해서만
His flaxen
흩날리는
locks
황금빛
that flow
머리털.
for no one else but me.
오직 나를 위해서만
His radiant
비춰지는 그
smile that
빛나는
flashes
웃음.
for no one else but me.
오직 나를 통해서만
Linton, who
행복해하는
finds
린튼을.
happiness through nothing else but me. When light returned to the manor, when I could finally see again, there stood Linton, wearing the brightest, happiest smile I had ever seen, 'cause he got a lightning strike. He absolutely was a tier 3 sub. I entered WALP with 20,000 lunacy. I finished WALP with 23,000 lunacy. Exactly, it's so generous. I really can't begrudge them adding a new way to get some cash in. I really can't. The machines of the laboratory were linked to his body.
들었는가?
Did you hear?
마침내
The
벼락이
thunder?
쳤어. 나로 인해
Catherine
캐서린이
weeps for me.
아,
Oh, Catherine.
캐서린.
Linton musters every strength in his body and reaches out towards Catherine's coffin.
잠깐. 지금 너
Wait, what are you?
그러니 이제
So now this is the right
적절한 때
moment too.
멈춰!
Stop! I thought I saw tears of joy rolling down his cheeks, but they were his flesh beginning to melt off his face. Simp ultimate.
나를 그대 방 안으로 데려가 줄 수 없어도
Even if you'll not permit me into your chambers, it's all right.
그대를 기다리며 그 벽 속
I will await you within its walls evermore.
언젠가에 순수했던 인간을 만드는 방법은
To bring forth the true form of humanity that once existed was quite a simple task. Uh-oh. But would you still love me if I was sloshing?
요리에는 죽었다 깨어나도 소질이 없었던
You never had any talent in the culinary arts, you sang, so you wouldn't understand.
어떤 불순물도
Any
섞이지
kind of
않은
identity
반죽이
could
존재한다면
safely and securely
어떤
be
인격이
applied to it,
입혀지던 간에
as long
안전하게
as the
부착될 수
dough
있지.
is put in its purest form.
린튼 씨가
What
어떻게 된 거예요?
happened to Linton?
보이지 않는가? 불순물
Can't you
없는
see? He's become a
완벽한 반죽이
dough.
된 거지.
Batter. A pure being free of dregs.
그 무엇과 섞여내더라도
So that it
최상의
will
결과물이
always
나올 수 있을
yield the
정도로.
finest results, regardless of what other ingredients you mix into it.
고작 저런 살덩어리를
You call that
인간이라고
mass of
부른다고?
flesh human?
아니요. 새로운 인간을 만드는 것은
Something about
그
this
과정이-
game and the word sloshing just keeps coming back. He be gooping. Indeed. Oozing and gooping and flesh meeting and bleh. No, creation of a new human is but a stepping stone in that process.
셰프의 목적은
Their ultimate
당신이
goal
말한 저 반죽을
must be to
넘어서
go further beyond
그
that
전에
dough.
있었을 최초의
That they seek to
인간이겠군요.
reach to the very origin,
이 상황은
the primordial
저들에게
humans.
단지 과정이자
But
실험이었을
this is
뿐일
but
테죠.
a part of that process, merely an experiment along the way.
오,
Oh. He can go see Samjo in the sloshing universe. Huh?
여기 멀쩡히 살아있는
Consider yourself
연구원이
fortunate that there
나밖에
aren't
없는
any
걸.
other surviving
다행으로
researchers
여겨야겠어.
here other than myself.
이 말을
If Director Herman or any of the other higher ups heard what you said, I'm sure they would they would be pulling all kind of strings to take you in.
어머니,
Mother, damn it.
진짜
I knew that woman would be.
만들어진 저
The
반죽이자
dough you're referring to as a
자네들이
human, I
인간이라
presume
부르는 저
that one
존재.
could apply any
그건
identity from any possibility,
접점이 없던
no matter how
어떠한
distant and
세계의
irrelevant the
가능성이라도
world to that being.
온전한 인간. 그래,
Yes, he sang.
누구보다 이상
I
자네가
knew you would be most
기뻐할 거라고
overjoyed to
생각했어.
hear of this breakthrough. Gregor and his mummy issues. Yup. Was it
우리는
Ishmael?
거울 기술의 최극단에 있는 지점에 도달했으니
This is the apex of what mirror technology is capable
이제
of.
남은 건 그
Now all we
너머를
have to
향해
do
갈
is leap
마지막
from that
대학이지.
apex and soar beyond its limits.
저택에는
From what we
한
know,
가지가
there
하나 더
is
존재한다고
another golden
파악하고
bowl
있습니다.
located inside the manor.
이 반죽이라고
This
지칭하는
dough
것은
is a part of an experiment
막대한
that can
에너지를
be
끌어모아야만
conducted
시도될 수
only
있는 실험.
within a preposterous magnitude of energy output.
에너지를 모으기 위한
So the golden bowl
황금
to accumulate that to accumulate that much
이
energy
저택의 꼭대기에 있는
must be
것이군요.
located on the rooftop of this manor.
맞아. 이 저택
Correct.
주변에
The
무자비하게
golden bowl
내리치는
acts as a
벽을
lightning rod,
모으시자.
drawing the
황금
merciless
가지의
strikes
힘을
of lightning,
응축하는 피레침의
then
역할이
harnesses it into a form of
이젠
energy for
조금
itself.
소름 돋을 지경이군.
Your breadth of knowledge is starting to get unsettling.
자,
Well, that's because she's
모든 준비는
motherfucking
끝났으니
Faust.
이제 슬슬 퇴장을 해볼까?
Well, now that everything is order, I really must take my exit.
어딜 가시려고?
Not so fast.
이번에야말로 네 놈을
I'll get
잡아서
you and
어머니의
find out
계획과
everything you know
관련된
about what Mother
정보들을
is planning.
부디 나를 잡으려는
Please, let us
불필요한
not waste
시간
time.
낭비는 서로 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Please don't waste each other's time by playing this Pointless game of cat and mouse.
완벽한 상태의 인격이 덧씌워질 때
When the perfected
깃으로
identity is
피부에
applied
온
over dough,
사방을
one
덮고나지.
such opaque,
헤어짐을
murky
하기에
mist
더할 나위 없이
emerges.
멋지지 않은가.
What a picturesque moment. Most apt to bid you all farewell, is it not? Conversations like this make me theorize that the city humans aren't real humans somehow. And the head is trying to recreate humanity somehow. That is a fascinating theory, Mr. JCP Ray. Wonderful. Faust knows all outcomes. Fly, fucked up wings, let's turn people to fleshy dough, so we can put alternate versions over them.
헤르만 이사의 아들이라고
Dr.
했나?
Herman's son, was
연기
it?
전쟁에 참여했다지.
I hear you're a veteran
어쩌면
soldier of the smoke war.
익숙할지도 모르겠군.
Then perhaps this may
좀
be a
다르겠지만.
familiar sight to you, if a tad different in a few places.
그리고 이상
And you sang, my dear fellow,
살아남으시게.
live,
그래야 내 남은
so that I
훗날이
may ought to
그나마
look
기대가 될
forward
테니.
to the time I have left. Oh, beautiful loading screen. Melty, melty Linton. Getting kneaded into dough.
길을
Naughty.
남겼군. 핏물진
20
길을
minutes,
뿐이지만
The Wild Hunt. I finally get to know what it is in
그제야
context
알게
of this
되겠지.
game.
이 홍로가
Flower
뭘
power,
갖고
flower power. I want flower power. Melting things are about to get wild. Yee!
완벽한 상태의 인격?
Perfected identity?
누구를 말하는 걸까요?
Who is he talking about?
마침내 다시
He's-
올 테죠.
Coming back.
모든 준비를 마친
Heathcliff,
그
now fully
히스카리스가
primed. Oh no, but we just got rid of him!
그래, 내가 다시 돌아왔다.
Yeah, I returned.
존재 자체로도 죄가 되어버린 내가
And whose existence itself has become a sin. I have returned to put an end to us all. You. Oh, hi, Josephine. You're still alive? Wonderful.
저 빌어먹을 놈.
You cursed, base, infernal demon. You finally come to take our matter, have you?
마님,
Mistress, I shall not let that interloper who dared stay the honor of matter. There. I mean, Joseph deserved that. Don't forget Horsecliff. We have two Uma Musa mans. So what's Linton becoming Heathcliff a metaphor of? That is... I mean, it was his jealousy. The lightning strike that went for Linton, was that really for a cry for Linton? Or was that excitement that Heathcliff's coming back? Probably like he's becoming the man that... He finally gets to become the man that Catherine wanted.
그 어떤 워더링 하이츠도
Every Wuthering Heights, at the end of all things in every world, eventually became mine.
힌들리와 린튼은
Every single hit death Hindley and Linton suffered was pathetic and writhing. And that shall be an immutable truth for every eternity to come.
그러니 조세핀
Thus, Josephine, it is only
내
right
소유물이다.
that you are mine as well.
나를 따라야 한다.
You are bound to heed my commands.
마님,
Mistress, this vagabond, he's... Tie your rambling. Your mistress, she's nothing but a rotten corpse. Her flesh decayed, bones desiccated. Josephine fell limp and motionless in Heathcliff's grasp. Ah, Josephine, Hindley, Linton, all of your pitiful souls tangled and fettered into this accursed destiny in every world. I have seen you far too many times in far too many worlds.
죽어서도 워더링 하이츠를 벗어날 수 없는
I shall
불쌍한
take you
너의
away
몸을
from here, Your pitiful souls who remain bound to Wuthering Heights. Even... Why is Nelly not in that list? I don't want him to hurt Nelly, don't get me wrong. You leave Nelly out of this. But why is he not in that list? You can't fool me. He's Heathcliff, she's Heathcliff, I'm Heathcliff. We're all going to be Heathcliffs in this game. Because Nelly is nice. True. The husks of Dead Patacular, Linton, Hinleys, Josephines, all began to materialize and rise. They began to form a procession. The countless bodies, husks, and wailing the things in their wake all join the march. Basically Necromancer Lich Lord. Lich Lord Heathcliff. Fun. And thus approaches the final chapter of this tale. The other Heathcliff stands on the vanguard of the march and lifts Catherine's coffin onto his back. You can't do that to Catherine! Fine. Suppose we could play a game. Has been a while, hasn't it? Remember, we used to play games with Catherine on the rooftop of this manor. Why not reminisce on that sweet memory? That's Lich Lord would be. This is what the Wild Hunt is. Fascinating. Because obviously I've heard of the Wild Hunt as a thing. Like, it's a mythological thing anyway. I think it's more of an Odin thing, is it? I'm not sure. I've heard it used many times in many different references. I don't know what the original reference for it is. It's just a bunch of dead guys. God. Where's the antlers? If you wish to join us, pursue me. Pursue me and rise through the stairwell until your strength fails, Heathcliff. I have so many thematic story stuff I want to talk about, but spoilers! Soon. Soon you may rant to me about your stuff. Nordic stuff is important in this game as well. Wild hunts typically involve a chase led by a mythological figure, escorted by a ghostly or supernatural group of hunters engaged in pursuit. Heathcliff takes a step forward to seize him, but the endless march stands in his way. Oh, but it'll not be that easy, nor should it be. Your art towards Catherine shan't be realized so painlessly. You must suffer more. Let desperation consume you, become frenzied by your pursuit. The rooftop. Indeed, the roof houses the golden bough. When the two golden boughs come into physical contact with one another, they... I can think of 1,000 different outcomes. I don't know what he's planning to do with Catherine, but we have to stop him. We have to! Our retreat's been cut off. No way forward. No way back. It's a common motif across European myths, Nordic, Celtic, Germanic, etc. Usually associated with Odin. Yes, I was right about that at least. Ready for multi-wave focused fight? No! We only have 10 minutes left for the stream. Definitely not. Are they Hindley, Linton and Josephine from other worlds? They appear to be imperfect identities summoned from worlds chosen at random. It is the fate that awaits all those who become thralls of that Heathcliff. A phenomenon in which a mirror world entity wreaks havoc across the dimensions in pursuit of every Heathcliff. In other words, the Heathcliff hunt. Like the nocturnal march of 100 demons. So there's no end to them. He's either the conduit that has brought them to this world. He leads his army at its vanguard, as its Erlonk or Erkling. This army will never stop until the Erkling's orders are withdrawn.
몰아치고 있어.
House Kosovo and the Wild Hunt was well before Witcher. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a whole thing. Pretty sure the Wild Hunt is mostly associated with the Witcher. We already have a list of things it's more associated with. Oh lordy. Earl King.
중앙 본부에서 전파할게.
But what if I just win rated my way through?
언제나 하는 일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고.
What if they were all just mooks and we win rated? It is nearly bedtime now, so I don't expect to get through this. I half expect that I might have to drop it halfway through. You can win rate this. Yay! I don't have to think! Yay! I used up all my brain cells on fighting Heathcliff at the start. So. I love how I can say fighting Heathcliff, and that does not narrow down when, like, what battle I'm talking about. Give it a 50-50. I'm gonna give it streamer luck and hope.
아무튼 확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
So we fought Hindley, Heathcliff,
어렵지 않지?
Hindley.
관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
끔찍한
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네.
할 말이라도 있으시면
Did he grab any distorted IDs?
태어난 곳은
Can you get distorted IDs? Is that just what egos are? I don't know. Since when did Briny have brain cells to use? I thought they got used up on Sunday. It took a week to regenerate. I had some. We had a hard boss fight. Honestly, you already defeated all of these characters. Now you just have to fight every other one. Every other character.
이거리면 충분해. 너한텐.
You'll need to stop before 6:41 because that's when it turns focused. Okay. I know we don't have distorted IDs, but can Heathcliff summon distorted IDs? Like, are we gonna end up seeing, like, distorted Hindley again? I do have emergency brain cells. Focus and no yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that, and I will have brain cells at some point. But I don't have anything now, and we have like 5 minutes left.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
Don't, Mr. JCP way, no. I already don't believe in myself enough. I don't need that. That's awful. Why would you do this to me? It just seems very rude. I would die if someone did that. My confidence wouldn't survive. I just curl up and cry. You don't want to make me cry, right? That one Zhao fight where Brian.
순조로워 보여서
저 해충들을 도려내라.
적합하진 않을 것 같은데. 아니야, 티페리트. 생각해봐.
It hurts me to think about.
거 맞지? 상층병이 옴기라도 한거 아니야? 괜찮아. 이제 그 유형은 다른 공격 방식을 취해야 한다는 걸 깨달았잖아.
I hope you're doing better than I usually do, Maxwell, when you're playing LAR. Briny can defeat every enemy. In some cases, it might turn into a monkey and typewriter situation, but she'll win in the end.
너희들도 고생 많았어.
I'll always get there eventually. That's what I like to think. I'll always get there eventually. It might take a moment. Yeah, he can, because that's distorted Henley in the picture. So he can get distorted IDs. We can't, obviously. But he can.
설마 소유권을
Roger.
벌써 다쓴 거야?
Roger, are you done?
말도 안 돼.
Nope, she's not done.
이건 약속이랑 다르잖아.
Okay, are you done, Roger? Thank you, because it's time to end the stream. Thank you so much, Evan, for coming to today's stream. I hope you had fun. If you have not already, I'd highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you've done that, go to Discord, give that a follow. If you've done that... Wait, no. Go to Twitch, give that a follow, then go to Discord. I got that wrong. If you've done all that, I'd just like to thank you. And I hope you enjoyed if you chatted, if you lurked, and if you watched the VOD. I hope you enjoyed regardless of which way you decided to watch it. I've already done the rest of that. I did it in the wrong order, and now I'm confused. Doesn't take much. If you would like to support me, then you like audiobooks, you should go to Audible and search Briny Rose Smith. I'm pushing this one a lot at the moment. There's going to be a preview up on the channel soon, because my second audiobook will be coming out hopefully sometime in the next 10 working days, because it's going through Amazon review checks now, but everything is uploaded, and I will soon have my second fully narrated audiobook. But that is all I want to talk to you about for now. I will be off to bed. So, I will be back on Sunday, where we will continue reading about God's favourite boy, Galahad. But until then, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Smith, live from the Forbidden Library. Goodbye, Brianicles! Bye bye!